Most leave-in conditioner don't do shit. All they do is coat your hair. Let's talk about it. Hey, my name is Manera, and I used to be a leave-in conditioner holic. Okay, name it, I bought it. The Mane Choice, Mielle, As I Am. As a matter of fact, I love this anti-Egyptian line from the Mane Choice. That one, that leave-in, baby, it smells like heaven. TGIN, a Chemex cosmetic or something like that, like the expensive one, Emika, Briogeo, or whatever it is they are called. All this leave-in conditioner for $20 a jar. I have a lot of hair and I am very heavy-handed with my product. I used to buy this product and I used to put them in my hair all the time, and I can tell you, I assure you, I guarantee you, they don't do jack. All leave-in conditioners do is coat your hair. Okay, they smoothen your cuticle, so when you apply them on your hair, you feel as if your hair is softer, right? Because the cuticle has been smoothened down. When you feel your hair like this, your hair feels softer, so you feel it's doing something. They are doing nothing. Let me tell you something. I used to suffer from the most debilitating depression, the type of depression that keeps you in bed unshowered for 2 days. And sometimes I would use my moisturizer, my daily body moisturizer from Dove, the shea butter one, and I would put it on my hair, and baby, it feels the exact same way as if you put in some leave-in conditioner. The exact same way. Try it. Just use any good body moisturizer and put it on your hair and tell me it doesn't feel exactly as if you put some leave-in conditioner on it. Our hair need hydration. Water. That is what our hair need. Okay, false hair is like a plant. It needs a lot of water. Forget this leave-in and get into this. Okay, baby, this. Now there's not much of it left, but here I have 2 tablespoons of vegetable glycerin that I got on Amazon, like the whole bottle, baby, for $5. Okay, and then I put in 1 cup of distilled water, right? 2 tablespoons of glycerin for 1 cup of distilled water. Now you could add aloe vera and other stuff like a light oil if you want a sealant, but I didn't do that. I like to apply my oil directly on my hair. So that is what you're going to do every 48 hours, max every 72 hours, every 3 days, sometimes even every 36 hours. If you can feel your hair is dry, you're going to take this and you're going to go do. Okay, look at me ruining my makeup, my hair, everything for this video, everything for y'all. Okay. You're going to put this on your hair, and then you're going to use a light oil. I know that sometimes when we have falsy hair, we can feel like we need very heavy sealants. We don't. Use you a light oil. I love one from Garnier, like the avocado oil from Garnier. Very affordable. I use that one, and you know, I apply it on my hair in order to seal this moisture, and I cornrow my hair or flat twist my hair, put in my satin scarf, and I go to bed. The next morning when I wake up, my hair is as soft as a baby's bum. Hydrated hair, honey. Hydrated, not moisturized hair. Okay, just give it a try before you knock it down. Give it a try. I used to be very reluctant to trying this. Like, I felt like I just haven't found the right leave-in conditioner for my hair, so I kept spending money, Cream of Nature, blah blah blah, all of those brands. I would spend money buying all of those products and trying them to do all of those products I have. Like, I would try them on my hair and thinking I'm going to find the magical one, the one that actually, you know, makes my hair feel hydrated, you know, hydrates my hair so that it doesn't break. But I didn't. Like, I remember watching a video of a girl who said that last summer she washed her hair every single day. Like, every single day she would just let water run through her fro in the shower, and then she would go out, and she said that she experienced growth, length retention, really like never before. And I wholeheartedly believe it. I believe it 100%, because baby, our hair just loves water. Okay, the real reason why our hair is breaking is because it's dry. It's not that our hair doesn't grow. Our hair grows half an inch a month, like every other group of women. Okay, there are some women whose hair grow a little bit faster, a little bit slower. I've noticed that my daughter's hair, for example, grows 3/4 of an inch a month, and I know other people whose hair grows 1/4 of an inch a month, but that is true across all races. Okay, there are Caucasian women whose hair only grows 1/4 of an inch a month. That is not specific to black women. Okay, it is not specific to us. Our problem is a length retention problem. Our problem is we put our hair in braids for 5 weeks and we don't do a single shampoo. We don't moisturize at all. And the reason why you can see your braids getting older is a proof that your hair is growing. Because why are your braids frizzy then? If your hair isn't growing, why are your braids frizzy? Exactly, that is new growth, right? The reason why you cannot retain or haven't retained any of that growth is because you do not moisturize your hair while in braids. Even if you braid your hair, which I do not recommend, there's a lot of tension, and you know the braids themselves are very heavy, so pulling on your hair. But if you still want to do it, make sure again you get your spray bottle, and every second day make sure you go in and you spray your braids. Just do it, just spray them. You know, you can spray up until where your hair ends. You don't need to spray the entire thing, but spray your braids. Okay, make sure that you sometimes you shampoo your hair. You can dilute the shampoo, put water in it so that you know it's not that thick, so that you can get it out, and then go in and clean your scalp a little, like even yes with the braids in, because this is the reason why we don't retain any length in this protective styling. I know black women who've been protective styling for the past 15 years. They got 4 inches, yes hon, 4 inches of hair. Why? Because they don't moisturize. Hydration is key. Deep conditioning with heat is a game changer. If you have 4B, 4C, low porosity hair, this is going to change your life. You're going to get what I call moisture trained, not heat trained, moisture trained 4C hair. Okay, hair that actually curls or coils or kinks very easily as soon as it's touched water. People are going to be like, oh, this is not 4C hair, blah 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 blah. Baby, also do not go to bed without protecting your hair. It would be stupid, okay, for you to put moisture in your hair just so you can go on your bed sheets and then leave all the moisture on your bed sheets. Okay, don't do that. That's bazooka. Make sure you actually, you know, sleep with a satin scarf on top of your hair. Like if your hair is still kind of wet-ish, that happens to me sometimes, I will put a plastic cap, you know, the one that you put when you deep condition. I will put that, and then I'll put the satin scarf on top, just so that you know all the moisture doesn't get, you know, on my satin scarf and then on my bed sheets, and you know, just the oil and stuff is not very pretty, it's not very nice. So make sure that you spray your hair kind of earlier in the day. Okay, do it as soon as you come home from work, like around 4 or 5, so that you have time, you know, for your hair to kind of dry, you know, especially if you have low porosity 4C hair like I do. You know that our hair takes forever to dry, so if you spritz it right before bed, your hair is not going to be dry. You want to do it around 4 or 5 in the afternoon, so that whilst you're cooking dinner and stuff, you know, your hair is drying out, and you can then put it in some cornrows, some flat waves, and go to bed. In the next morning your hair is going to be moisturized. This is a routine that I have been using for the past couple of weeks, and it's working wonders. It's magic. Okay, start with 1 tablespoon of glycerin, because I don't know how your hair reacts to it. You know, glycerin is a humectant that takes moisture out of the air and pull it in your hair. So start with 1 tablespoon and see how your hair likes it. My hair loves glycerin, so I put 2 tablespoons, but start with 1 tablespoon for trial. You could also use this as base for your wash and go if you're a wash and go girly. Now I don't do wash and go on my hair. I'm just not a fan of making my hair do what you don't want to do. But if you are wash and go girly, I guess you can use this as a base. I've seen a girl talk about using glycerin as part of her wash and go, and she had crazy definition, so you could do that as well. But yeah, make sure you keep your hair hydrated. Water hydrates hair. Okay, hydro, okay, water, because that is the real reason why a lot of us cannot seem to retain our length, because a lot of us don't actually have moisturized hair, hydrated hair. A lot of us are walking around with dry bristle hair, and it's gonna break. Okay, so just give it a try. Try it for 4 months. Okay, just give it a try for 4 months and see. I promise you, I guarantee you, if you don't see result, then something is going on with you internally. Okay, make sure that you get your blood work done as well, because lack of vitamin D, vitamin B, iron can cause, you know, hair loss. I used for the longest time to struggle from lack of iron, and I saw that back then, you know, my hair was not as strong and as healthy and as thick as it is today. So get your blood work done. But if you're not struggling with any form of, you know, malformation, malnutrition, deficiencies, like, your hair should go half an inch a month. Like, if your hair on your armpit is growing and, you know, your hair down there, if it's growing, the hair in your head is growing. Okay, you're not putting any oil, you're not putting anything for it to grow, right? So same thing applies to the hair on your head. Okay, it's fun to grow. Just make sure you retain that growth. The name of the game is length retention. Okay, it's not growth, it's length retention. The way we achieve length retention is hydration. Okay, by moisturizing. You know, see, I'm using it interchangeably, but they are not really interchangeable. Like, hydration and moisture are not the same thing. We achieve length retention by keeping our hair hydrated. Okay, so make sure you hydrate your hair. Of course, make sure that you alternate between a moisturizing shampoo and a clarifying shampoo. Use a clarifying shampoo once a month. Okay, so in the month you want to do 4 washes. Okay, we wash our hair every single week, the same way we wash our behind every single day. Okay, so every single week you want to shampoo your hair. Okay, so you're gonna start with 1 clarifying shampoo, and then you're gonna do 3 moisturizing shampoos. Okay, and then you're gonna come back to a clarifying shampoo, because if you have low porosity 4B 4C hair, our hair does keep a lot of the residue, you know, from all the heavy oils and butters that we put in our hair. Okay, like, a lot of it stays in it even when you use, you know, a soft, like a moisturizing shampoo, a sulfate free shampoo. So sometimes we have to go back in with a clarifying shampoo in order to get all the gunk out of our hair. Okay, and do a protein treatment from time to time. So every 6 weeks, I like the Mielle Babassu and Mint one, and I also like, this is not advertised as a protein treatment, but it does have quite a bit of protein in it. It is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Mask. So I like those two because they are not pure protein treatment like ApHogee. Like, I don't care, I don't put ApHogee in my hair. It's just giving straw. I don't like it at all. It doesn't matter how much I deep condition afterwards, I can just feel like my hair is losing moisture, and I don't like that. So I like protein treatments that are like half protein treatment, half moisturizing treatments. That personally what I like, what works best on my hair, because I have low porosity 4C hair. If you have high porosity 4C hair, then I'm sure ApHogee is going to work miracles on your hair. But on my hair and on the hair of low porosity 4C girlies, it's just not very, very good. Like, you're going to need a lot of deep conditioner afterwards, like several deep conditioning sessions in my personal experience, in order to get your hair back to where it was, assuming of course that you had moisture trained hair to begin with. Okay, yeah, but yeah, if you do that, if you do clarify your hair once a month, do a protein treatment every 6 weeks, as well as hydrate your hair all the time. Okay, every 36 hours, every 48 hours, every 72 hours max. If you avoid bad protective style like braids that, like I said, are heavy, pulling your hair down, make it extremely hard to moisturize our hair, you know, go for a flat twist instead. Go for a high puff. Okay, now it's winter, so high puffs are not ideal. Like, I'm wearing it because I'm inside the house, but outside, the cold air, I live in Germany, very, very cold here. The cold weather is harsh for our hair, so I wouldn't wear my puff out in winter. But yeah, flat twist, bun, flat twist, bun, flat twist, bun. Of course, try for your buns not to be extremely tight, because breakage at the front of your hair, I know everything about that. So the front of my hair is a lot shorter than, you know, the middle of my hair, but whatever. A good slick bun is worth it. I don't care, I don't care. A solid slick bun gives you a facelift. Okay, who don't like a good facelift, a solid facelift? Exactly, period, poo. Anyways, that is your routine. Okay, I want you to do everything that I talked about in this video for the next 4 or 5 months, and then you will be back and let me know about your result. I promise you that your hair is gonna grow tremendously. Okay, I guarantee 2 inches minimum. Okay, perhaps even more if your hair grows faster than half an inch a month. And the proof is in the pudding, honey. This is what my hair used to look like January of 2024. This is my hair before yesterday on wash day. Okay, you see? Okay, I got the credentials to talk about this. I mean, you know, I don't have waistline hair or whatever, but it's on the way, hun. It's coming, okay? This time around, we're actually getting bra strap length hair, okay? I don't know if I want waistline hair. I just have too much hair, like too much volume on my head. I'm just too heavy-handed on my product. I feel if I had waistline hair, I'd be broke, honey, okay? So, but I do want, you know, first armpit length hair. I'm almost there. And then bra strap length hair. So join me on that journey. Let me know what is your hair goal length in 2026. Let me know what is your routine, or are you going to try this routine? What do you like, what don't you like? Do leave-in conditioner work on your low porosity 4C hair, or perhaps your high porosity 4B girly? It don't matter, I don't care, you are still included. Come join along, join the N Squad. You are welcome to stay. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and I will talk to you girls soon, and very soon. Bye girls, thanks for watching. Mwah.